Hey everybody, today I read Psalm 113. This chapter was really good. It's basically the psalmist just pouring praise out to the Lord. Um, and it's really short, so I just want to read the whole thing because I think it's worth it. There is a spot that stood out to me, and I'll point that out after. But so yeah, it starts, Praise the Lord. Praise, O servants of the Lord. Praise the name of the Lord. Blessed be the name of the Lord from this time forth and forevermore. From the rising of the sun to its setting, the name of the Lord is to be praised. The Lord is high above all nations, and his glory above the heavens. Who is like the Lord our God, who is seated on high, who looks far down on the heavens and the earth? He raises the poor from the dust and lifts the needy from the ash heap, to make them sit with the princes of his people. He gives the barren woman a home, making her the joyous mother of children. Praise the Lord. You can just feel the heart of the psalmist really saying, whether it's day or night, the Lord is to be praised. The part that did stand out to me, though, is verse 7, where he says, He raises the poor from the dust and lifts the needy from the ash heap. There's a point of view that gets thrown around a lot about how, oh, we think we can't come to God because we need to clean ourselves up. This is a very common perspective to have, where it's like, oh, we've just come out of a place of sin, and there's a lot of shame and guilt there, and we think, we gotta wait. I gotta wait a few days before I can really come forward. And this verse is flat out saying, like, no, he raises the poor out of the dust. He lifts the needy right out of the ash heap. Like, that's a vivid picture of your life just burning to a crisp, and all that's left are the ashes, and that's what he pulls you up out of. There is no possibility of us cleaning ourselves up to a point where we could ever be approachable to God. It required a sacrifice of Jesus himself to even create us to a point where we could be seen as holy and acceptable before God's eyes. I love how actually Paul describes it in Ephesians 2, where he actually says, And you, speaking of us, were dead in our trespasses and sins. Like, that's completely dead. Like, things that are dead don't clean themselves up. They can't. They're dead. There's no life there whatsoever. In which you once walked, following the course of this world, following the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that is now at work in the sons of disobedience, among whom we all once lived in the passions of our flesh, carrying out the desires of the body and the mind, and were by nature children of wrath, like the rest of mankind. But God,